Hey there, I hope you're doing good. In this day and age, how does one stop doom scrolling and start focusing on what's important? Now, since being unemployed, I have been trying to figure out what path should I take, what I should be doing, what good habits should I have. I just need to get the chaos out of my mind and start figuring out what's important, what I'm supposed to focus on, what matters in life. Now, I have a process that I have learned in this throughout the most part of last year, and I've been doing it consistently, and it has helped me find some clarity as to how I should prioritize the time that I have in my life. And I do it via journaling, and I do have two types of journaling methods, and I'd like to just go through them, how I journal. Alright, so these are the two types of journals that I use. One is the morning pages and one more is the bullet journal. I'll go through them one by one. Starting with the morning pages. Now, morning pages was popularized as one of the tools highlighted by an author called Julia Cameron. I think she created a book. She wrote a book called The Artist's Way. And the morning pages is one of the tools to cultivate supposedly creativity, personal growth, and change. So I decided to give it a try, and I think it is quite I wouldn't say a game changer for me, but at least when I do this on a daily basis every morning before I start my day, it helps to clear my mind. So I do a brain dump on this journal every day. I do it for about 1 to 3 pages, depending on my schedule. Now, I'm using a line rule book. As you can see some dates here, but that's fine. This is an old diary that I got for $1 from a thrift store. It's a Lodgestone 1917 planner book, but yeah, it still works. So I just write about 1 or 2 or 3 pages on a daily basis just to get my day going, and I just talk about what I feel, what are my plans are for the day, what are my challenges that I have. Just sort of like getting it out of my brain, so putting it down in pen to materialize it, to acknowledge my fears, to acknowledge my challenges, and to figure out what I want to do throughout the day. So once I'm done with the morning pages, now morning pages, there are no rules to it. You can just write whatever you want, whatever that flows into your head. The idea is to make sure that get your thoughts flowing and then put onto the paper so that you can envision what you're trying to think, what you want out of your life. So I think that has been helpful. With this tool, I have been able to get a number of inspirations, motivations, topics for my YouTube channel. I have been able to declutter my mind, have some kind of like a process on how to filter out my thoughts, try to keep it positive, take away the negative. So that this has been very useful. Now the second one is the bullet journal. Bullet journal was created by someone called Ryder Carroll, and he created a book called Bullet Journal. So that book talks about why he created that book, and how you can apply bullet journaling into your life. Now, you can do bullet journal on any form of books. You can do it on in A5, A4, A6, B5, B6. In this case, I've got a very longish planner that I'm using it as my bullet journaling tool. This is the Hibonichi Techno Week book, and I got a mega version which has a lot of pages in the end for notes. Right now, what I like about bullet journal is that it's in its simplicity. This is my way of finding clarity in my tasks. The idea is to track the past and then to order the present and to design the future. So that's the tagline from the bullet journal book. The goal is to reduce the number of decisions that you have to make on a daily basis so that you don't burden yourself with it. There are many things that we want to do actually in life. As I'm being unemployed right now, when I think about the things that I want to do, there are a lot. But the question here is, which one of these are important towards my goal? And my goal is fairly straightforward. My goal, my intent is to strengthen my faith, my family, and have fun along the way, right? Now, so what bullet journaling does to me is that it forces me to plan and to do them, check on it, and then pivot what I need, pivot what is not right, and pivot towards the things that will help me towards my goal. So the gist from the book is that when you have too many decisions that you need to make on a daily basis, you tend to avoid making them, and these are really distractions, right? So the book teaches you to do focus on your intent. So you got to figure out what your intentions are. If your intentions are to make a lot of money, your intentions are to build a better health, make a happier family, so that then you need to make sure that everything that you plan to do, the day, the week, the month, tries to achieve the goals that you have set out in as part of your intent. I've got a lot of tasks here, and I put it down on a daily basis, and I cross them as I have achieved them. And I do keep a tracker of the things that I want to achieve throughout the year. So I have to, as part of the notes here, I have future log and things that I need to do for the month. And then if I know I need to do some other things the next month, then I will do it there. What I do on a daily basis is that I would plan my day as to what I want to do. And then at the end of the day, I will do a check-in to see which ones I have done, and I'll cross them out. And for the things that I have yet to do and needs to be postponed to the next day, I will just put a marker there, and then I put an arrow marker to say that, okay, that's going to be for next day. And when the next day comes, I repeat this cycle, and as the week ends, I will eventually find things that I have procrastinated or I have delayed. And I ask myself, are those really important things that I want to do? And if they are, then I'll move it to the next week. And if they are not, I'll just strike them out and then be done with it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to think about it anymore. Right? Now, so that's the plan, do, check, and act part of it. I ask myself, is it vital? If it's vital, I'll keep it. If it's not, then does it matter? If not, then it's a distraction. Yeah. The hard truth is that we cannot make time. We can only take time. So spend it wisely. So bullet journal is supposed to help you figure out what's important and make sure that you focus on the things that are going to help you towards your intent, right? The other thing I use the bullet journal for, this is something extra, is a habit tracker. So a habit tracker, I just created a grid, a very simple grid of the days of the month. And I have here the habits that I want to track. For example, did I do 5,000 steps in a day? Did I exercise? Did I stretch? Did I diet? Did I take my probiotic? Did I shop online? Did I make my video? Did I do a family prayer? I keep a track of it. X cross outs means, yeah, I did not do any of that. The ones in colored boxes, yes, I did achieve it. And I also have a weight tracker here to see if I'm going down. Obviously, it's not. It's quite stagnant, and that's because I have yet to start on dieting. So that's something that I need to focus on the next month. So I've been doing this tracker for the past few months, and it's been helpful. I think the things that I have, tracked and also put as part of my habit is really the stretching part. So as we all age, I think the more important thing of maintaining your health is to make sure that you have a nimble body. So you got to stretch every day, and you need to have more protein, and you need to do more strength-based type exercises. So that's why I have been emphasizing on exercise and stretching a lot. So that's something that I'm quite proud of that I've been able to do. But the one that I'm not proud of is dieting. I'm supposed to do my intermittent fasting, but it has been I've been very bad at it. So that's the goal for next month. So hopefully I can achieve that and bake that in as part of my habits. All right, I hope that has been very helpful to share with you how I've been journaling. Hopefully you can also start on it and see how it can improve your life, your focus, and give you clarity as to what you want to do. Till then, take care and God bless.